it's AO. And did you guys like that intro? I was trying something new. We're back with episode 2 of Your Boyfriend, and I actually had to replay episode 1 because I didn't play it on the same day. So that was fun. I was able to just skip through all of it. That was pretty easy. So your name, did you have a nice time with Cutie? Don't answer that. It's time to get up and face another day. That was really quick. I didn't get a chance to read that very well. Damn it. I roll over in my bed for a moment. Every inch in my body is begging me to wake up, but I don't wanna. I feel so sleep deprived. I fight the will to wake up for a moment, rubbing my eyes before sitting up in my bed. Ugh, I'm a mess. Aren't we all? Can I click you? I won this plushie at a carnival. Still smells like cherries. I forgot what we clicked before. I've seen this plushie before. It blew up at one point and people swore up and down that it somehow exuded this overwhelming feeling of disdain despite its smile. Now that I see it up close, I get what they mean. It had a matching Axolot plushie that they released after it, but it sold out in hours. Okay, let's just click the window. I didn't realize I'd left the window open. And 9:12. Oh god, I'm late for work. So I have actually played before. All the way to day 3. But whatever. Finally dressed, I rush out of my bedroom, making my way to the kitchen section where I normally put my work keys.
Hey, looks like someone's in a hurry.
Holy shit, Lucy! Lucy! Jeez. Startled from the sudden voice, I turn around and look over towards my roommate, who looks just as surprised as I am. Ho ho ho, chill my dude, what's got you all jumpy this early in the morning? For a moment, I'm surprised she's not even irritated that I called her by name. She'd only allow it with people she trusts. Then I shake my head, focusing back on my predicament. I'm late for work, so I gotta bolt out of here before I lose my job. I frantically try to explain as I grab my keys from the kitchen counter and start to hurry my way towards the front door. So, no coffee then? She makes her way to the coffee machine to turn it off. As much as I have many issues with my roommate's lifestyle, lack of a job, and always leaving me with the rent, she at least keeps the place clean and makes coffee for me every morning. I guess it's these little gestures that hold me back from looking for a new place and a new roommate. No, not today. Thanks though. I answer before taking my leave, not entirely closing the door behind me as I bolt my way down the stairs and out the apartment building. Great way to start a new day. Ugh, at least I'll be seeing Cutie today. That's something on the upside. I love that we named him Cutie. He's adorable. That's why his name is Cutie. It's a Sunday. There's usually hardly any customers in on Sunday mornings, but even then, it doesn't excuse my tardiness. Sorry, I got like a tickle in my throat. She's cute. Look at her. I don't remember her in the game before. Rushing through the front door of the diner, I dash into the kitchen and grab my apron off the coat hanger along the far end wall. The apron seems to be the only place where grease stains don't get all over me. Fumbling to tie the apron on, I rush over towards the time clock and snatch my time card to punch in. Wait. I think there's actually words here, but I can't really read them. According to this, I already clocked in. Who could have... My attention snaps towards the sound of approaching footsteps. Whoever it is, they're not trying to be discreet as they carry a clanking stack of dirty dishes back from the table.
There you are. Where have you been?
TK! I love TK so much. They're the best.
I've been covering your shift for the past 45 minutes without the boss even knowing you're not here.
Thank you, TK. TK rushes right by me as they gently place the dishes into the sink of soapy hot water. Wiping their hands, TK sounds loud enough to make sure that I hear it. They're like this all the time, though, always acting like they're the big sibling to everyone and keeping things in one piece. I huff as I try to think of an excuse that doesn't sound as pathetic as my alarm clock didn't go off, but the truth is all I have, so I try to downplay the issue. I don't get why you're making such a fuss. We're pretty much dead on Sunday mornings. You clearly weren't paying attention when you came barging in. TK wipes their hands on their apron before gesturing for me to look out through the service window. What the? Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Why are there so many old farts here? I try not to raise my voice to a point where the fiber-chopping boomers outside did not hear me. A tour bus came along, that's what happened. Now stop asking questions and start waiting tables. TK hands me a spare notepad and pencil and nudges me out of the kitchen. Great, here I am hoping to have an easygoing day. So much for that. I wish TK was our boyfriend. Or girlfriend? I don't know. The breakfast crowd is rough to say the least. The less I talk about the customers, the better. I want TK to be just our better friend than friend. But today they really pushed my patience. A couple of customers ever threatened to refuse to pay for their breakfast because it was slow and that they didn't get their coffee cups filled 5 or 6 times. I had to smoothen things out with a smile so sugary sweet that it would have given them a cavity. Luckily, I have a bit of charisma and have been able to smooth all my toughest of customers. All but my toughest. Sometimes it's just easier to give them an IOU, saying that their next meal is on the house. If they really are that pissed, they leave quickly and never come back. We don't lose money. It's a win-win. It's just strange that some of the worst customers are the oldest. I guess you don't have much use for common decency and human kindness with one foot in the grave. Such a hassle. Yeah, no kidding. I would never be able to make it as a, service, diner server. Eventually the crowd started dying down, most leaving to do some sightseeing, others staying to order more coffee or lunch. I've never seen these characters before, they're all really pretty. At least these are the kind of customers that mind their own business and are more focused on eating or talking. Is she just making a bowl of cereal in the diner? Staggering into the kitchen, I let out a long sigh and rest against the wall, finally being able to take a moment to relax. Ahem. I know you went to get off your feet, but you missed a table. TK sneaks over at my side, giving me a gentle nudge before pointing back out the dining area. I roll my exhausted eyes and look over towards them. Can't you do it? I don't feel like having some geezer hurl their oatmeal at me again. Oatmeal. I would, but you owe me for covering your ass for an hour. Damn it, they had a point. With a groan, I lean myself off the wall, trying to straighten my posture and stumble back out. Scanning the booths, I check out the tables I had recently gotten, matching their faces and orders by table by table. I don't think I missed any. A voice chimes in from the booth to my right. Hey there, stranger. Look at it, it's Cutie and you made a paper crane. Kiss his cheek or, hey, I was hoping you'd show. Ooh, I don't know. These are both good ones. We'll say this, we don't want to kiss him yet. Oh, thank God, I was hoping you'd show. Today has been insane. I've noticed. He chuckles, looking around the area. When I saw the place packed to the brim with people, I figured I'd wait inside until the crowd died down and I'd get the chance to give you a little break. Well, you're a lifesaver. I sigh in relief, taking off my apron. Honestly, I didn't think things would be so insane today. First, my alarm doesn't go off. Then I owe TK my hours since they covered my shift most of the morning, and my feet are already killing me. Well, I'll happily whisk you away from this place and go somewhere less crowded. I'll even carry you if you'd like. You gonna try me like this the entire day? I certainly will try. He gives me a wink. Folding up the apron in my hand, I can't help but look away, feeling my cheeks so bright red and warm. You look cute when you become bashful. You're the cutie. Your name is Cutie. He purrs, giving me a rather dreamlike smile as though in complete awe of my flaring cheeks. Oh, hush. I squeak, embarrassed by him watching me like this. Anyway, I'll let TK know I'm heading out for my break. Hopefully they're merciful. Cutie doesn't say anything, simply giving a little nod. I walk back into the kitchen area, hanging up my apron just as TK approaches me.
Oh, and who was that?
They take a glance out to the dining area before returning their attention to me. Him? He's my boyfriend. It's crazy because we just barely met yesterday and he asked me on a date right out of the blue. I don't seem to respond well to this if they give a little frown. That's rather quick. So, he's just here to see you, right? Actually, he's here to take me out on a little break date. We might stop by my place and get lunch before coming back.
Oh, so it's serious then?
Yeah, sadly. They try to look as though they aren't bothered by this. Maybe? I don't know, I'd love to see where this goes. Honestly, with how crazy everything's been in my life, this guy has been a nice change. TK seems troubled, attempting to keep a forced smile on their face. I guess it's just that I was kind of hoping that maybe I could treat you to lunch sometimes. Bless their heart. I know they kind of got a thing for me. Though things have been so crazy, I don't think dating a coworker would help out. Ooh, we can't say that. We can't say how about tomorrow. Well, I guess we're gonna break their heart. I gotta get going. I mutter awkwardly, starting to shift my way over towards the dining area. They give a small nod in understanding, tucking their hands into their apron pockets. Yeah, don't want to keep him waiting or anything. Just be sure to make it back in about an hour or so. I don't want to cover any more of your shift today. No worries, I'll be back before you could say, "Dear God, where is name?"
But I say that all the time, and you still don't show.
Okay, you got me. Just don't take too long now. Shoo. Aw, TK, you're so precious. I'm sorry. Cutie stands there with a bit of a blank expression on his face, almost as though he's lost in thought. He doesn't seem to recognize me as I approach. Hey, are you alright? He snaps back into reality after I reach over and nudge his arm. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Just a little burnt out is all. I've had a very late night. Late night? Do you work as a security guard or something? He shakes his head and chuckles to himself. I wouldn't say that exactly. My night hobby isn't something I could pay the bills with. I mainly test and review products. Test products? Are you a consumer report tester of some kind? Something like that. I mainly just film myself testing products like appliances, little inventions that claim to work, food, life hacks, that sort of thing. You're a YouTuber. Sometimes I'll have a small company pay me to test their items to help them gain exposure. It doesn't pay for a good review from me though. Huh, that sounds like a fun job. A lot better than working here, no kidding. It has its perks. So, ready to head out? Yeah, I can't be gone for long though. TK needs me back in an hour. I'm sure TK will be fine if you're running a minute or two late. Besides, it's gonna be slow here for the rest of the day anyway. I guess so? How do you know that? Are you watching the Sunday schedule? Here we are. Don't think I'm the kind of person who just lets anyone in during a second date. Of course not. You're clearly a person with class, though it doesn't explain why you're dating me. I roll my eyes as I reach over to unlock the door. Hey, you're the one who asked me out. You're just lucky that you were too cute to turn down. Yeah. I feel his warm hand rest against my lower back. My body trembles. Oh Jesus, this is getting spicy. His gentle touch slowly trailing upwards. His tender caress making my body burn. Whoa!
I can't help it. You're far too irresistible.
Alright. Make
Hey,
it PG.
None of that in the hall.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. Startled, I spin away from my apartment door. I can feel that my cheeks are still flushed from Cutie's touch, and I try to compose myself. Jeez, you scared the crap out of me. Name, I didn't expect you back so soon. Shouldn't you be at work? Oh, I'm sorry, I should make a more boy voice for him. I don't have a boy voice. My landlord looks as cranky as ever. I am. I'm just taking a small lunch break. It's only for an hour. The landlord seems unfazed by my excuse and quickly turns his attention towards Cutie. And you are? Cutie, I'm Name's boyfriend. Cutie says, unwaveringly and clearly irritated by being interrupted. Yeah, boyfriend, sure. Cutie continues to glare at him, but the landlord, completely disinterested by the lanky stranger, turns his attention back to me. Anyway, I suppose you can guess why I'm here. I don't know if you could hear that car running outside. I groan as I turn to unlock the front door. Yeah, I know. I'll talk to her when I see her later tonight, okay? If you see her tonight. You can't keep covering for Lucy like this, name. Look, I appreciate that you're killing yourself to keep a roof over her head, but this is getting out of hand. I know that I'm running out of excuses to defend my roommate, but my mind keeps searching for them. I stop messing with the door lock when I realize I've just been playing with my keys to keep from facing the landlord. I feel like a child being scolded. But I'm an adult, so I'd better act like one. I hang my arms to my side, turning to hold back a sigh. I turn my attention back towards my landlord. I know. I know you know, but I have to put my foot down, name. She's violated her contract one too many times. But think about yourself. She dumps her half of the rent on you, leaving you to work triple shifts at a dead-end greasy spoon diner. Listen, I admire a hardworking person. I do. And I get that you're trying to be charitable, but I don't want you to be selfish. And you don't want to be selfish, but you can't kill yourself like this. She needs to go. Can't just kick her out, it's not right, or I'll look into finding another roommate. I feel like this one. Because I always say the other one. I'll look into finding another roommate. I mumble under my breath, completely defeated. I'm so tired of trying to defend her, but I'm twice as tired from having to cover her half of the rent. Alright, that's good to hear. I'll start terminating her contract. He gives me a mild look of concern. Through his gruff exterior, it's hard to see. It's still there. Though. Sigh. Listen, it's pretty rough putting this all on you. And I don't want to look like the bad guy here. My ex-wife does that to me enough. You are married? I'll make it look like I'm evicting the both of you. And once she's gone and out of the room, I'll give you your first month free while you find another roommate. Ooh, damn! No need to look. I'm right here. Yeah, I figured he would like that choice. I hadn't noticed that Cutie had been straightening his posture as if trying to size himself up against the landlord in a silent game of male dominance. He would. Look at him. He totally would. That is if you don't mind me moving in. The landlord doesn't seem terribly keen on this idea and look at me with a glint of objection. Really? Because I'm already throwing you a bone with one roommate. There won't be a second chance. Cutie's offer catches me completely by surprise. I'm speechless, but after seeing the landlord's cynical glare, I reach over and take Cutie's hand into mine. Yes, really. Oh. He's embarrassed. The landlord shakes his head in disapproval, but deep down he knows that this is probably easier to deal with in the long run. Fine, have him come by my office after you two are done doing whatever the two of you are going to do, and I'll get a contract set up. But I want his reference and financial information first. I don't need another deadbeat in my building. Okay, thank you, sir. The name is Don Williams, kid, but just call me Mr. Williams. I need to get my head examined. Look at it, he loves it. He grovels to himself as he heads back to his office, finally leaving the two of us alone. Cutie's so smug. Look at him, he's so happy. Well, here we are. I extended my arms out as if showcasing the layout of the place. Walking in, he scans the apartment, looking rather pleased with what will likely be his new living space. Not bad at all. A little bigger than my apartment, so this is an upgrade for me. He looks back towards me and clears his throat. Hey, sorry for putting you on the spot like that. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation and deem myself as your new roommate. It's fine. It certainly makes things a lot easier for me. That and you have a decent job. Just don't do that too often, okay? Cross my heart. With a smile on his lips, he walks over to me, taking my hands into his, and hope to die. I don't know if it's the way he says those lines or maybe the look in his eyes, but I can't help but gaze back as he steps closer, his body nearly up against mine. Okay. He cups his hand against my cheek, gently caressing my skin as he leans forward, placing a gentle kiss against my brow. Oof. Spicy. My heart is pounding as he tenderly cherishes me in such a manner, letting out a small hum as his lips trail down to my other cheek. With a serpent-like tone, he whispers in my ear, God, I could eat you alive right now. Jesus. I lock up, completely unaware that he backs me up against the kitchen counter. A gasp escapes my lips in the moment I felt something thick, warm, and wet slither along my neck. Did he just lick me? His other hand begins to trail down my waist, pulling my hips flush against his own in a nearly grinding movement. Fucking Landlord. Oh god, that's what I was thinking. God, that was getting very intense. Cutie turns his head, letting out an irritated groan as he glares over at my roommate as she bursts through the front door. Lucy, you're the best. Lucy, hey, you're home. Oh, not for long. I was gonna hit the bottle, but it seems you two need some alone time. We were just getting lunch real quick. Yeah, just a quick lunch break before going back to work.
Nothing like eating out for lunch.
Lucy! Oh my god! She makes her way to the front room and grabs up a small bag of pot she keeps tucked away under the mattress. She stuffs it down between her breasts before checking pockets for a lighter. Well, you two take your time. Mr. William wants to meet up with him about some bullshit or other. I'll be back later tonight, though. Hey, maybe you and I could have a little late night for once, you know, if you're not too tired after this. I don't think Cutie likes it, so no. I'll be dead tired. Probably go to bed early. My roommate huffs out a long sigh as she walks over to us. Lucky you. I wish I got exhausted from a rough lunch date. She gives my cheek a little pinch. Well, I'll be up if you change your mind. I'm rather confused by this gesture. Never before has she expressed such a physical manner of any kind, not even shaking my hand when we first met. Walking by Cutie, she leans up against him as she turns the conversation over towards him. Go easy with this one. Name needs some good, hard man meat, but not a bruised body afterwards, okay? Hey! I got some lube under my bed if name is a little too tight for you. Jeez. Oh my, just go! Can't hate me for looking out for you two. Closing the front door, I hear Lucy lock it as well. Clearly she doesn't want anyone walking in on us as she did. After a moment of silence, I step away from Cutie a little, looking down at the floor while feeling both embarrassed and very, very flustered. Yeah, he is too. I'm gonna see what leftovers we got stored away in the fridge. I say in a hushed tone, biting my lower lip as my eyes drift back up to him. That devious glint was still in his eyes, but casually he nods in agreement. Yeah, can't send you back to work on an empty stomach. Okay. That was intense. Ugh, why can't the rest of the day be like this morning? The moment I get back from lunch, this place is as dead as my dream job. TK! TK walks up, dressed in their casual clothes and hands tucked away in their pockets. They yawn as they see me approach. You already clocked out? Yeah, I'm ready to just go home and die. Oh, don't do that. I still need your help tomorrow. They chuckle, holding open the door for me as we both take our leave. Ignore that. TK starts heading towards their car, rummaging with their keys for a moment before pausing and turning their attention over towards me. Hey, can I talk to you about something? Sure, what's up? They hesitate a bit, looking off to the side as I muster the courage to speak. About that guy, Cutie. I know I have no place to say anything, but I got a creepy vibe about him. Creepy? How do you mean? It's just that it seems like he had his eyes on us the whole time we were talking. I don't know. You're just paranoid. He does seem a little weird or nothing. He is weird, but we're not going to say that. They shift uncomfortably where they stand, still fiddling with their keys. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow. Be careful walking home. Yeah, you too. They're driving home. With that, TK gets in their car, fighting with the engine for a second or two before starting it up and driving off. I understand their concern, and maybe they're right. Cutie and I just went on a 5-minute date and he was ready to fuck me raw in the kitchen. Maybe we're moving too fast. You think? You think? That was a little fast. That was very quick, although nowadays you could meet someone on the internet and have a hookup in less than an hour. Lucy hasn't come back yet? Odd. She's normally home at a reasonable time. Well, normally by her standards, anyway. Guess I shouldn't be surprised that she isn't back yet. Closing and locking the door behind me, I don't bother turning on the lights as I shuffle my way to my room in the dark. Opening the door to my room, I reach over to flip the light on the light switch. Where's the other light? You only have the small light, you don't have a bigger light? The door is stuck. Window. Who keeps opening this? Oh, damn it. Did Lucy forget to even pay our utility bill, too? Setting my things down on my bed, I feel my way out of the room, looking around the inky void before me. I think we have some candles placed somewhere. What? Or who did I bump into? Lucy, is that you? Whoever it is, they stay quiet. Mr. Williams, are you in here? I whisper again. My heart races faster as the silence only grows. Someone wraps their arms around me, and I feel something like a wet cloth covering my mouth and nose. I try to break free, but they don't loosen their grip. Oh god, I'm starting to feel drowsy and weak. Who is doing this? Why? A chill runs up my spine as I feel something that feels like a kiss against my cheek. Then I hear a familiar, seductive voice whisper in my ear.
I'll see you tomorrow, darling.
Oh. What is he? Is that the end? Oh, shit, it is. Okay. It's been a while since I've actually played these. So I do forget. I have forgotten a lot of it. And some of it has changed as well. But, yeah, that's episode 2. Day 2, I should say. We're gonna move on to day 3 and just keep going. And that, his little paper or napkin crane is all bloody on the end. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going on to day 3, so. It should be uploaded pretty much right after this one, I hope. So I'll see you then.